Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to our IG Live this evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You are welcome to our IG Live this evening. I'm excited. It's episode 10 of Made for Exports. It's been a journey from episode 1 up till episode 10. And I'm excited about what Made for Exports has been able to do over the last 9 episodes. This is episode 10, and I welcome you to join episode 10 of Made for Exports. Typically, what we do is to promote value-added products from Africa. There are many value-added products that we have not scratched the surface yet. Oh my goodness, that's Rachel. Good evening, Rachel. How are you doing? It's been a while. Okay, my guest is on already. Let me let her in. Evening. I'm joining you from Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos has been wet, has been raining for past week, and, and it has really been wet. My guest is going to join in a bit. Like I was saying, there are many value-added products from Africa. We have not even scratched the surface of the number of value-added products from Africa. Good evening, Ma. Two bees, plantain chips that went to Harvard. That's her brand. Um, some of those products, right, have been made to export standards, or some of these products have been made to export standards. And what typically happens is that you don't even know about these products, right? So we decided, let's bring these products to you so that you can see the products, so that you can buy them. Okay, my guest is in already. I think it's just a matter of network. Okay, good evening, Ma. Ah, hi, I can see your face. Okay, okay, you are very welcome. Um, yeah, you're welcome, Ma. Good evening, Ma.
Good evening, Ma. It's nice being with you.
Good evening, good evening. You are welcome this evening. I'm excited to have you here. I was just
Thank
telling people about the why of Made for Exports, right? There are many value-added products in Africa. Initially, what we used to do was to export our raw products. And then we started to say to people, add value to the products. Don't let us export it raw. But then a lot of people don't even know that we have started adding value, and they don't even know about the products that we've added value to. And so that is the why of this program, to ensure that we connect suppliers to buyers, to ensure that the buyers buy authentic products, right? And to give buyers the opportunity to leverage bulk buying and private labeling if you have those opportunities. Ultimately, what we want to do is to showcase value added products so that we can establish market access and linkages, right? So, my guest is in already. My guest today is Mrs. Elizabeth Abiola. She's the CEO of Motunshegun Ample Agritech Investment Limited. She's also the executive director of Saben Limited. She's the founder of Maatil Foods. Maatil Foods is an agro-allied firm that produces and add value to products such as catfish, ginger, other spices. She's the chairperson of Ginger Growers Processor and Marketing Association of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter. She has participated in various capacity building programs, including Flourish Africa, Impact Her, Future Females Business School, Women Trade Scale Up Program, and the Academy of Women's Entrepreneurs. You are very welcome, It's a pleasure to have you this evening.
Thank you, ma. It's my pleasure being with you this evening, ma.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. Yeah, welcome. Okay, so our viewers, you can just go online and welcome my guest and thank her for joining us this evening. How is Rivers this evening? I hope it has not been raining like Lagos.
It's not ready today.
It's not raining
The weather is
today.
cool now.
Oh wow, oh wow, that's lovely. That's lovely. Because I know that in that river it can rain, and when it rains heavily. It doesn't rain small rain in that place.
It's true. You are right, ma.
Yeah.
I'm very correct.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Tell us a bit about yourself. What were you doing before you got into agribusiness?
Well, thank you so much, ma. Before I started the agribusiness, I was I was working in an IT firm.
Okay.
So I was working as a director. Then at a certain stage, we thought of diversifying into other things that can verse us money.
Hmm.
So we had a meeting and we thought of diversifying to agriculture.
Hmm.
So as a result, I went for seminar on agriculture. In that
Hmm.
seminar, so many agricultural products were talked about, how to plant it, how to add value. Of all that was taught, I picked interest in ginger. So
Hmm.
I advised my firm that we should venture into ginger farming. That was how I started, and that was in Bayelsa State.
Okay. Hmm.
So I have to do some research because as at that moment, I don't know anyone that farm ginger. I don't know anyone. So I did some research. I made some contact online. That was how I contacted a man, Mr. Bulos in Kaduna.
Okay.
So from there, I discussed with him. I want to plant ginger. I
Hmm.
need ginger seed. Then
Hmm.
we started with 10 bags. We started with 10 bags of ginger. So he was the one that supplied me. He was the one that also provided an expert
Hmm.
in planting. So he provided expert in planting. We planted it. The person came from Kachia in Kaduna local government.
Yeah.
So we planted the following year. I mean at the harvest, when we were harvesting, the thing yielded because from the
Hmm.
book I read is that it can yield like 5%, times 5. It can
Hmm.
yield like times 5 of it. That is like but this one yield times 11, not 5.
Wow. Wow.
So he did well in Bayelsa State. That was where I started. So we started 2013. So we
Hmm.
planted 2 years. He did very well. So, but I later moved to Rivers as a result of marriage. So as a
Hmm.
result of I could not leave ginger because the interest in ginger was growing in me, and ginger too could not leave me because the few people that are aware that I'm into it, they keep asking. So that was how I started ginger in Rivers. So
Hmm.
I started farming. So when I farm, in fact, I joined Nigeria Export Promotion Council. From
Hmm.
there, many people are aware that I'm into it. When they need ginger, whether split ginger, fresh ginger, they will keep referring them to me. So that's
Hmm.
how I started processing also, because I started see demand on it. I started processing ginger and turmeric. Ginger and
Hmm.
turmeric. It was ginger I started with, but the expert, the person that was planting ginger for me as at that time, was the one that introduced turmeric to me, that I should also do turmeric. So I was doing ginger and turmeric. I was also processing it. So when I
Hmm.
settled down in Rivers, my husband do fish farming. Though
Okay.
she was also working in an organization then, but not on full time. But I just look at the fish that I was well add value to this fish now
Hmm.
and export because everything about me is to export. Because that time we started the guy to do it in light trailer load and export.
Hmm.
So I learn it. I learned from him small. So when I went out to learn from other places, I learn how to do export proper, how to
Hmm.
process, how to package those value added products. I learned them. So
Hmm.
that was
Wow.
how I
Wow. So
started
this was you started in 2013 in
in
Bayelsa.
Bayelsa.
Then you moved
Yes,
then you moved to Port Harcourt
yes,
to Rivers.
yes.
Okay. So when did you register the business for formal business? When you started in Bayelsa, had you registered the business?
Like when I started in Bayelsa, I was not doing it for myself.
Okay. You were
I
doing
was
it for
doing
the
it for the
company you were working with.
organization. I was
Hmm.
doing it for the organization I was working with then. It's when I
Hmm.
moved to Rivers and I started it on my own. I
Okay.
can say fully on my own. I started 2018 because that was when I now joined She Trade. She trained
Okay.
us on food safety management system, packaging, labeling, on spices of various types. We have acid, organic. We did all those things. Good agricultural practice on sheep trade. So
Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's lovely. So, you have mentioned now that you are a ginger farmer. You know, when I saw that you were the chairperson of Ginger Growers Processor and Marketing Association, I was wondering that is it possible to grow ginger in Port Harcourt? Is the farm in Port Harcourt or in Rivers State?
Rivers State
Oh, okay, okay. So it's not Port Harcourt itself; it's Rivers.
is
So,
Rivers,
so is it?
but it's close. Oyigbo side is close to Port Harcourt. You know there is a place called Port Harcourt on its own.
Oh, okay.
Eh, where I use is Oyigbo. We call it Oyigbo, but it's very close to Port
Okay,
Harcourt.
okay, okay.
About
So,
about 10-15 minutes drive. It's not far.
okay, okay. Because I was wondering that all of us we all assume that ginger always grows only in the north. We don't
No,
think that it grows in other places.
in fact, e do very well in this side. In fact, our
Hmm,
our land is fertile. That's the understanding of people. Maybe it's for the only people in the north. No, ginger
hmm.
grow very well in this area.
Wow, wow, wow. That's lovely. That's lovely. So, apart from um the ginger and the turmeric and catfish, do you have any other products?
Yes, ma. I
Okay,
have
what are
other
some of the other
products.
what are some of the other products you have?
I have mint spices. Mint spices are
Okay.
packaged fine. I don't know if you can
Okay, I
see.
can see it. Mixed spices.
Okay.
Yes, I can
I
see it.
package mint spices powder in commercial scale.
Quantity.
When
Okay.
I started with ginger and turmeric, people started asking, what about meat spice? What about those one that we can mix and use to do jollof rice, fried rice? Okay, so there was a market opportunity.
Hmm.
So that was how it started. And we started it in no scale, show them, and they started gave them some samples, test it, and they use it and they pick interest in it. Many people like the meat spices because e give flavour, better taste to fried rice, jollof rice, porridge of any kind, either beans or
Okay.
yam or plantain. It's also good for seasoning of meat or
Okay.
fish. We also have
Okay.
palm oil too. Palm
Oh, you have palm
oil,
oil too. Oh, wow.
yes.
Wow. Okay.
We have palm oil. Even presently, our palm oil is being sold in US through a
Oh,
distributor.
wow. Wow. You have a distributor in the
Our palm
US
oil.
for the
Yes,
palm oil.
yes, ma'am. For the palm oil.
Okay. 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 So you have ginger, you have turmeric, you have mixed spices, you have palm oil, then you have
Yeah.
the catfish.
We have catfish. We also have pepper soup spice.
Oh,
Pepper
you have
soup
pepper soup
spice.
spice.
Yes,
You have all
ma'am.
the ingredients for pepper soup. Oh.
We have pepper soup spice. Eh.
Okay, okay. So you have pepper soup spice too. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So that's like six products now. Ginger, turmeric, mixed spices, palm oil, catfish, pepper soup spice. Okay, okay. So the machines you use for your processing, do you get those machines locally or you import the machines?
It's local. It's only one of our equipment that is foreign, one
Okay,
dehydrator, but the others are locally made,
they're
locally
locally
fabricated.
fabricated. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, okay. That's good. Then your raw materials, right? Of course you are a farmer, so some of them will come from you. Does everything come from you, or you source from other people too?
Like for the meat spice, I source
Mm,
I source for some of the ingredients,
okay.
but like fish, I I train fish. Everything about fish I do. I hash it.
Hmm,
I hatch fish by myself.
hmm,
I train, then
hmm.
I process, then the palm oil too. But the meat spices, I sought for some of the ingredients through a reputable vendor.
Okay, okay, okay. That's lovely. So, the quality of the product. You know what happens sometimes when a product is new, the quality is very good, and then when you now find out that people like the product, the standard starts to drop. So, how do you make sure that the quality of your products is good every time? Do you have certifications? Is there like an SOP that you use in that process to make sure that every time I eat Maatil catfish, the quality is excellent?
Yes, ma. We do have SOP that we follow
Okay.
so that the standard will be the same, will be constant. Then we
Hmm.
also have some certification for our products. We
Okay.
have we have NAFDAC, we have
Okay.
FDA, we also have ASI.
Okay. 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 That's cool. So the SOP means that at every point in time the quality is the same all the time. That's good.
Yes, ma'am.
So okay, since you are the farmer, right? I don't know if the prices of raw materials has really affected you. I know that in recent time, the prices of raw materials have been unstable, going up, going down. And when you go to buy something, they'll tell you the price has changed. How has that affected your business? Have you had to be changing prices of the products?
Thank you, ma. The changing in fluctuations of material, it affected us.
Hmm,
It affected us to some extent because, like the fish, the price of the fish keep increasing.
hmm,
But to keep good relationship with our customer, like our product now till the rest of this year, it will remain constant.
wow, wow, wow. That's lovely. That's lovely. I think for you is because you can control the production end. That's why the price will be kind of stable on your own end. But it's lovely that you are looking at the fact that you want to maintain a good relationship with your buyers, right?
Mhm.
So, since you started this business, say you started by yourself 2018, that's like 6 years ago. Are there some mistakes that you would say that you made when you started running the business, in the course of running this business? What are some things that you look back at and you're like, this was a mistake? Oh.
Like when I started, I don't used to keep proper documentation.
Ah,
I don't used to do proper documentation.
hmm,
So it was one of those training before I now realize, oh, this thing had to be in place.
hmm,
Not that we just assume it's like this. Because at the end of the day, the assumption may be wrong. So
hmm.
those are the things that I learned.
Okay, so documentation is one of the challenges that you face. Did you face any challenges in processing? In processing the catfish, for example, do you have moisture challenges at the beginning when you started processing?
Yes, I do.
Hmm,
But as a result of uh, more training,
yeah.
more consultation, I was able
Hmm,
to get it right. I
hmm,
was having that challenge as initial. I didn't know what to do until I met a consultant,
hmm,
which actually guided me.
hmm. Wow. Wow. So that helped you overcome that challenge with moisture and all, right? So
Yes,
so that's
yes.
okay. Okay. That's very interesting. So are your products in the supermarkets? Do you have any of them in the supermarkets in your city?
Yes, ma. We
Okay.
have we have we have our product in Hypercity.
Okay. Okay.
Hypercity,
Okay.
Retail Limited. They are in
Okay.
Rivers. Then next cash and carry.
Okay. Oh, okay. Next cash and carry. Okay. That's lovely. So, what are some of the challenges that you face in trying to sell the products locally? I know that some people talk about SOR and all of those things. Are there challenges that you face in trying to market your products locally and even internationally? But let's talk about locally first.
Yes, ma. Like before now, I said to other supermarkets, I don't
Okay.
want to mention name, but their payment, I don't want to mention name. They delay in payment. So as a result of that, I felt I will not be able to continue with them
Mm,
because they don't keep to the term of agreements, and that
mm,
also affect our it also affect the business when we
mm.
supply. they have sold the item, see the money, they
Hmm.
delay.
Hmm.
So we decided not to sell to those people when we finally when I finally collect my money with prayer. God to help me. So when I finally collected the money, I decided not to supply them. But
Hmm.
the few that I'm dealing with now, they are reliable. They are reliable because I
Okay.
could remember when I started with Hypercity, they told me the thing don't used to move, but they started. But during that month, they placed order twice. So
Hmm.
my own started moving.
Hmm.
My own started moving.
Hmm.
Though they said that my price is better, and also
Hmm.
my fish look fresh. So
Hmm.
I work with those ones that are reliable. Those ones that are not reliable, that are not paying, I try to do away with them.
Okay. 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 Do you have do you sell in bulk? So if a person wants to buy, like if I'm um a restaurant or a hotel and I want to buy in bulk, do you sell in bulk to those people? Do you do bulk packaging for those kind of clients?
Yes, ma, I do. Like
Okay.
most of the people that patronize our business, most of our customers, their business, their
Okay.
business, very few are individual. People that
Okay.
patronize us, they buy and resell. We have some exporters
Okay.
that patronize us. Some will
Mm.
sell measure for me in kg, like the fish, measure for me in kg. I will do the packaging. I have my pouch, I have my
Okay.
bag. I will do it by myself. But some will say,
Mm.
okay, package with transparent pouch, like this one, which we call white labeling.
Okay.
Don't put your label. So they will
Okay.
put their label. They sell.
On
Their customer
it.
will assume they are the one that produce it. We
Hmm.
did those ones. So those people they export and they buy in volume. Those people will even some will give me advance payment before I start producing. And
Okay,
before they
someone is saying
collect,
that
they
you
pay
just
me my money
delivered some
complete.
fresh ones. Someone is saying
Yes.
that you just delivered some fresh ones to Lagos. Wow, that's lovely. Wow. Wow. Okay,
So
so you do white labeling. Ah, this person
yes, ma.
likes you. She said you have the best fish. Trading circle. Ah,
Oh,
wow. Oh, okay, you
thank
know
you.
them. Okay.
Thank you, ma.
Wow. Okay, so you do white labeling. So people who want to resell can come and then you package it and they can go ahead and put their stickers on it. The ones that don't
Yes, ma.
want you to package for them, you can put it together and they will just take it and go and package it themselves. Right.
Yes, ma.
For those of you who are watching us, if you are interested in the products that Maatil Foods is selling, you can go ahead and reach her. You can send her a DM. She does bulk packaging. Some people even export the ones that she packages for them. So this is your opportunity. Individual distributors. Do you have distributors in other states? In Nigeria, are you looking for distributors? Okay, let me see. Are you looking for distributors?
Yes, ma. We are looking for ma.
Okay, okay. In what states in particular are you looking for? Within Nigeria, outside of Nigeria?
Just as we are looking for within and outside Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, so for those who want to distribute Maatil Foods products, just send her a DM after this program. Someone has said here that she has the best fish. I think that one of the things that contributes to that is that she's the fish farmer. So she takes care of the fish. She pampers them from the beginning. to the end, right? So you can send her a DM to be her distributor in the country or outside the country, um, as you might want to. So let's talk about exporting your products. What are some of the challenges that you face in exporting the products?
One of the challenges is getting the reliable agents,
Hmm,
reliable agents that can
hmm,
ship those items to the respective location. Like
hmm,
presently now, I want to ship fish to US, but I've
hmm,
not gotten a reliable hand that will do it for me. That's
hmm,
one of the challenge.
hmm. Okay, okay. So getting reliable agents is a challenge. So
Yes.
agents, reliable ones, please. This is your own business. I know that quite a number of SMEs we have challenges with getting reliable agents, and it's absolutely necessary for you to get an agent that is reliable so that you don't just dash out the fish to somebody and then the person doesn't deliver on the business, right? So if you have any questions for Maatil Foods, you can drop it in the comments and then she will answer the questions. So, for those who want to start a business, especially in value addition, right, and they are afraid of starting, maybe they think that Nigeria is too hard, Nigeria is too difficult. What will you say to those people?
What I would advise that the person should consult. If you want
Hmm,
to start a business, you must have a particular one in mind. Or
hmm,
if you don't have anyone, just feel you want to do a business, you still consult a business expert that will put you through, because there are some factors to consider when you want to venture into a business. It may be that access to material, maybe this product is surplus here, you feel it might be needed in another place, or maybe this thing particular product is lacking. So that's you consult. By so doing,
hmm,
a business expert will guide you. That is number one. Then if you now know the particular product or particular business you want to venture into,
hmm.
consult those people that are doing well in the business.
Okay,
Those people
so
that
you
are
you
doing well in
suggest.
that business, consult them, because every business have do and don't. For
Hmm,
instance, now if you want to venture into fish, there are some things you will consider before you will be profitable. And if you
hmm,
don't consider those things, you may not make gain. But if you consider those things, you will profitable. But you that are just starting, you may not know it. So
hmm.
those people that are already doing the business, that you know this one are into it, consult one or two. They will guide you before you start on your own. That's my advice.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Someone was asking that what kind of agent do you require for exporting? Because I know that the shipping agents that you're talking about, right?
Yes, ma is a shipping
The
agent
shipping agents to move the products from Nigeria to the other
for the
country. So it's
destination.
the shipping
Yes.
agent that you are talking about. So one other question I wanted to ask, but I forgot. This past season, there was a scarcity of ginger. How did you manage that in your own area? Because I think that they said the weather or something affected ginger in the north. I don't know if that affected you also in rivers.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma. Like me, since after COVID, I've not
Mm.
planted ginger.
Oh, okay.
Gi- COVID affected my seed. It
Hmm.
affected my seed. So after COVID, I started buying from a farmer in
Okay.
north and process. That's what I've been doing after COVID.
Hmm.
But the problem that arrived was as a result of fungal infection on the
Okay.
ginger. But
Hmm.
thank God now, ginger grower we are about to start In fact, we are starting a project on seed multiplication. Seed
Hmm.
multiplication. And a private organization assisted us to be able
Hmm.
to multiply seed. And what we are
Okay.
about to we want to train some of our farmers on good agricultural practice in 11 states. Then
Okay.
after, we are going to give them seed,
Hmm.
good one, viable one, that we have culture where we are going to give them in ginger grower to plant.
Hmm.
Because of this
Okay.
problem, many people lost their seed. And
Yeah.
a bag of ginger now fresh is between 80 to 85, and before it was like 6,000. So it's very,
Hmm.
very expensive for farmer. But ginger grower want to assist farmer with it. That's the project that is on ground for us now.
Hmm. So these states, are they states in the south, or they are states in the north, or it cuts across?
It cuts across, but Rivers State is one of them.
Then okay, that's lovely. Is Bayelsa one of them? I know that Bayelsa is where you started from.
For this first stage, Bayelsa is not one of them.
Okay.
But after this one, because when we give farmer that seed, they are expected to bring a return. You know,
Hmm.
when I started my story, I told you the first time I planted, it yielded times 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But theoretically, what I read was times 5. Even with some, we say
Hmm.
times 3. But these people now, they are going to bring a minimum. A minimum. So we are going to use it to be able to reach other farmer.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
our project that is ongoing now.
Okay, okay, well done to the Ginger Growers
Thank you.
Association. And
Thank you.
well done for taking up the job of being their chairman in Rivers State.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm just trying to see if there are any more questions for you in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us. Please let me appreciate Maatil Foods for joining us this evening. Go into her DM and order products. Follow her on IG at Maatil Foods. Maatil is MAATIL_foods. That's her Instagram handle. Follow her, order her products from within and outside of Nigeria. Thank you so much, so much for joining us this
Thank you.
evening. I wish you all the very best in all that you are doing on all of your projects. And,
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope that you continue to add value as the
Thank
opportunity comes. Okay, sorry, let me ask one last question before you go. For those who want to come into this business, right? I know you mentioned something about training, but are you open to training? Do you have avenues where you train people on catfish processing, catfish farming, ginger processing, all of that? The things you do. Is there a training opportunity for people?
Yes, ma'am. We are open for training. We are
Okay,
we
okay.
are open for training. It's part of what we do, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So you can also send that DM, right? If you want to be trained in these things that she does, so that you don't have to start by yourself. Someone can just handhold you. I know with her own experience, what you be gaining is the benefit of experience and the benefits of standing on the shoulders of someone who has gone ahead of you. Thank you so much, Ma, for joining us this evening on Made for Exports. Please let me appreciate Maatil Foods in the comment section. She's doing a great job of value addition to. Okay, someone is asking, how many weeks do you need to be trained for fish? Is that that's just fish processing or fish farming? Let me ask the person back. Is it for fish processing or for fish farming? I'm sure she'll respond now, because there is different things that you do. So, trading circle, are you asking for fish processing or for fish farming? Because she does both. The training, but you can go ahead and answer now. If she wants to train for fish, oh, she said for both. So if you want to train for fish farming and processing, how long does it typically take? How many weeks? Hello, Ma, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man. The
Okay,
fish, everything about fish is practical. If you are open to
okay,
practical, you have to be open to practical. The one that can more technical is the ashing. Ashing of fish. That is what the one that is most technical. But the
okay.
others, maybe you want to grow from a juvenile to table size, you want to process. If you are committed to it, within 2 weeks, you can learn it well.
Wow, wow. So, within 2 weeks, you should be able to cover the process, and then we practice. The person will
Yeah.
definitely get better. Wow, that's lovely. Wow. Even I am wild, right? So, thank you again for joining us this evening. It has been my pleasure having you here. We see the work that you do. We appreciate you. We thank you. She said online or physical. I think it's physical. Oh. It cannot be
Physical,
done.
physical,
It's physical. It cannot be done
physical.
online. Oh. It's got
It's physical.
it's physical, yeah. It cannot be done online. It doesn't look like something that can be done online. Yeah. So thank you, Ma. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for maintaining the quality of your products. You know, someone was testifying here that your products are just excellent. And, I urge you to keep up with the quality of the products, so that people can keep saying that the products are excellent. Thank you
Thank you, ma'am.
everyone for joining our live this evening. We'll be back next week, Saturday, with other value added products from Africa. My name is Ade Tokumbade. Until I come back next week, I encourage you to think African and buy African. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, everyone.
Thank
Good night,
you.
Ma. Good night,
Thank
Ma.
you,
Good
ma.
night.
Thank
Good
you. Bye,
night.
ma.
Good
Bye,
night,
ma. Good
Ma. Bye,
night.
Ma. Bye.